New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here on a Wednesday morning, the 3rd of March, 2021. So grateful to be with you. So glad you're here. Oh, what a beautiful day. Spring is in the air. Not going to last long here in Colorado. We're going to go back to winter later tomorrow sometime, I believe. But for today, spring is in the air this morning. So thank you again for being with us. Let's do a few shout outs real quick. Good morning, Wayne. Glad you're here. Good to see you, sir. Yahoo. Ursula, dear one. Oh, and hey, Chick. Good morning, dear one. Great to see you. Glad you're here. And the Right Reverend Skip Jennings. Good morning, Rev. Thanks for joining us. That's one of our big announcements today, folks. Rev Skip's coming over the New Thought Media Network and going to join us in our endeavors. And he's got a great show he's already been running. And Rev Skip is an agape licensed minister. And so he gets that Rev designation as well. We're grateful you're coming over, sir. Good to see you here this morning. Kathy, good morning, dear one. So happy you're with us as well. Good that you are with us. Yes, Wayne, we are amping up the spirit. Amping up with spirit. That is what this is all about. An opportunity to come together in the mornings and be in spiritual practice together and get our prayer work on. And remember here, when we're talking about prayer, we're not talking any of that begging and beseeching stuff. And oh, please, no. This is an affirmation of truth and a revelation of truth all at the same time. An affirmation of the high spiritual truth we know, and an opportunity to put into the law, to state into the law, a bit of what we desire. And what I have found is in the mix, oftentimes there's a revelation as well. So we'll see where it takes us today and how this plays out. But for now, if you would like to avail yourself of spiritual practice and prayer and get your prayer request to our prayer team, please send an email, prayer@ntmedia.org, or drop a prayer request in the comments as we go, and we'll get you involved and get your prayer request in the moment. If it's in the comments, I catch it. Otherwise, please do send us an email, prayer@ntmedia.org. We'll make sure the whole team gets on top of that and starts praying on your behalf. And please share your wins with us as well. When you see a demonstration from prayer work, let us know about that as well, because we love celebrating the good that occurs and the demonstrations that happen from prayer. So speaking of which, look at that. I am right on time this morning. Why don't we get into it? If you're with me, join me. If you're in a safe space and feel okay to close your eyes, you do that as well. It's all good. No matter what, I invite you to turn away from the hustle and the bustle of the day. Turn away from everything that came to this moment, before this moment, everything it took to be in this moment. To just come in and breathe and be, and allow and open up. Open up to that inner knowing. Open up that place within that knows that it knows God. The oneness, the allness, the everything, the alpha and the omega, the everything, the no thing, my life, your life, all life. The one power, presence, and intelligence that's forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. That one first cause. The all of all. And what I know and what I love is how that oneness, how that everything operates and co-creates through and as my life perfectly. Whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. So knowing my life is absolutely perfect, I know that must be the truth of each and every one that hears these words. Recognizing your life is absolutely perfect, absolutely vital to the evolution of human consciousness, absolutely necessary for what comes next here on planet Earth, absolutely the hands and the heart of God. You are the hands and the heart and the voice and the very breath of God, taking form, taking shape, living and experiencing this thing called human life. We are each made of this same breath, each beating this one heart, each living as this one life. And so what I know in this moment, I know that in that oneness, there is a great vision, vision of a world that works for everyone. A vision where all of humanity is awakened to its spiritual magnificence. That does not mean sameness. That means magnificence. And that means that each and every one across this planet has opened up, has awakened to the unity of all religion, the unity of all belief, the unity of all philosophy, the unity of life. Deeply we are one. Deeply we are one. And so I claim for each one that may hear these words, that experience of knowing that no matter what it is we face in this moment, no matter what's rising up in front of us, in our world of politics, in our world of healthcare, and the world of vaccines, and the world of all of it, each one is in the absolute perfect place to express God's life. So no matter what our human choices are, that's just an opportunity to bring us to a greater experience of the oneness. So we may forget, we may neglect to affirm, we may get lost in the humanness of conditions and appearances and all that. Yet at the end of the day, it's still all God. So there is still, as near as the very next breath, that opportunity to come and recognize the good, to recognize the growth, the opportunities, the love, the light, the beauty that is all around. And that we, each one of us, is absolutely directing to create the life we truly desire. You are in command of the conditions. You have the ability. You have the power of the word behind you. You have everything necessary to move yourself into that place of knowing it is all good, because it is all God. And it starts in the knowing. And the knowing leads to the action. It leads to our hands to work, our heart to breathe, our voice to shout. The knowing sparks the creation, the demonstration. So we are about both. We are about the place of knowing in consciousness the absolute truth, of affirming that good and that which we desire. And then we are about taking the inspired action that we are led to be, to do, in service to these mighty prayers, in service to this glorious vision of a world that works for everyone, in service to the mighty deep calling of our individual lives. So I am in this moment thrilled to be in spiritual community with each one across this planet, everyone across this planet. No matter how we practice, no matter what words we say, no matter how it looks or what it makes me feel, I know that deeply we are one, and we are all traversing this spiritual experience together. So I am grateful to be on the journey, grateful to be on the boat, grateful to be on on planet Earth. Grateful to be the avenue through which God reminds each of this word, of this truth. Grateful to be open and aware and alive to what's happening here this day. And most especially grateful to know that God's got this. That power and presence and intelligence back of all things has already on the job. That this is a done deal in the mind of God. The oneness is already manifesting, already moving the pieces and the parts of the puzzle to bring forth this mighty demonstration. So what I know is it's my job to get my butt out of the way. To get out of the way, get the humanness out of the equation, and let God do what God does. Let God be God. So I am in that place of absolutely letting go of the human questions about how and when and why all of this comes into form, resting in the deep, knowing that as we cast into this law that which we truly desire, God takes care of the how. So I let it be. And I affirm this truth and invite you to join me in the affirmation by simply saying, and so it is. And so it is. Good morning. Hey, Ty Stevens, good morning, sir. Amen, amen. Love you too. Good seeing your heart on there. So it is. Thank you for being with us, folks. I am so grateful you are here. Good morning, Diego, brother. Good to see you. Come on, show me your face. It's not showing your picture. Oh, well. I know it's you, Diego. Good morning. Good to see you, sir. Wow. All right. Hey, today is Wednesday, which means we got all kinds of fun stuff going on around this network. Rev Melissa is up next with the morning sip in about 2 minutes. So I'm almost done here, and we'll get over to Rev Melissa and watch the morning sip. We've got new announcements coming soon on some things that I'm not allowed to tell you about, but we do have a new announcement on something I am allowed to tell you about, and that's that Nathan Aswell is going to be joining us on the network every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, starting today. So come back and join us today at 11 for Nathan Aswell and his morning musings. It's if you have yet to see Nathan, he's a great experience and such an amazing soul and such an amazing heart, and he shares that in his words and his music. And he's been doing this experience for a while now online, and we've convinced him to come over and join us, and so really happy about that. Other things coming up today, your Inner Dazzle at 1 p.m. with Reverend Lisa. Always a fun time. And do remember that the midweek pick-me-up has moved from 6 p.m., even though I haven't made a new flyer yet. The midweek pick-me-up has moved from 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So that's at 3 o'clock Mountain Time today. We'll be back with the midweek pick-me-up. Hey, for all of you that are financially supporting the network with a monthly contribution and a committed contribution, thank you so very much for doing that. Click the donate button on this video. There's links in this video if you'd like to get involved with making a monthly committed contribution to the New Thought Media Network. Make sure that we continue to broadcast this positive message across the globe and beyond. Or if you'd like to make a one-time gift, you're welcome to do that as well. Please hit the button. Thank you to everyone that's supporting this mighty network and moving forward. All right, there it is, 8:30 Mountain Time. That means I got to get out of here. So you can go click over on Rev Melissa and check out her show over there. Time for a morning sip. Until next time, folks, I love you very much. You are amazing. We'll look forward to seeing you again around here real soon. Until then, peace and blessings. Bye now.